Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Corey Smetley, the Fire Chief for the Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Service. I'm here with some of my team. We wanted to provide an update to the community on our loss. Today I'm able to give you a little bit more information. As I mentioned yesterday, we did respond to a mutual aid call with our partners in Prince George's County. Our beloved firefighter, master firefighter, Christopher Higgins, he actually had approximately 23 years of service, did succumb and died yesterday in the line of duty. Christopher was the driver of the first ladder truck on the scene and doing emergency operations on the exterior of the structure. What apparently took place was some kind of medical emergency. First responders on the scene did initiate CPR, as I mentioned yesterday. They were able to transport him to the White Oak Hospital, where ultimately he did die. The department has wrapped themselves around Chris and his family. We have been with the family since this has occurred, and we will continue to be around them and support them. Chris was married and had 2 kids. At this point now, we're working through some of the arrangements. I can tell you it's pleasantly overwhelming of the support that the county has provided, that our regional partners have provided. I even got a call today from the United States Fire Administrator, Dr. Lori Moore Morrell, to offer her support and resources. In the next few days, we will come to grips on what happened, so we can document that accordingly and share that information where appropriate. I can tell you, I'll reiterate, this process is consisting of several agencies. The remains currently still are with the medical examiner's office in Baltimore. We're working on the next process of transferring Chris's body to the place that the family wants him to go to so that we can memorialize him. There is a death investigation going on, and then we will take part, the county will take part with Prince George's County and other agencies to kind of get our hands around what actually happened, so that we can ensure we document it accordingly, and more importantly, try our best not to have something like this happen again. To the members of the Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Service, again, we are all in this together. Our teams are out there from critical incident stress to peer support. We have additional resources and other surrounding agencies that have offered up their support if we get overwhelmed. If you can't work and you need off, there's a process to do that so that we can make sure if you need help, you get the help you need. We are finalizing what is next, and that is being led by the family. We are taking our direction from the family, and I got to make sure that that's crystal clear to everyone. Inside the organization, there may be things we want to do, but what's going to happen is what the family wants to happen. Finally, I want to talk to our community. Community, I don't want you to be alarmed. If you need us, you can count on us. As a matter of fact, we've responded to you over 200 times today already, and we will continue to respond. I thank all of you all for just providing so much comfort and support around us, and we will get through this together collectively. With that, I will take any questions that someone may have.
Chief, what can you tell us in terms of Chris as a firefighter?
Wow, thank you for that. So You see, I have a hat on. I did not know Chris well, but as I talked to his colleagues and friends, as a matter of fact, Battalion Chief Gibson behind me was his lieutenant at one point, and they spent a couple of years together at Burtonsville, the station that he was currently at. Chief Gibson told me that you wouldn't find Chris without a hat on, and so that's why I put my hat on today to honor him. Chris, as I understand, was a pretty quiet guy, but he was a serious guy about his work. Not only was he a mentor here in the department, Chris was it was in his blood to serve his community. He was part of Anne Arundel Volunteer System, and he's a life member there. So Chris was a family man. He loved his wife. He loves his 2 kids, and he loved his work family as well. He was just an overall good person, and he's going to be sorely missed.
I believe Station 15 is where he was assigned. How is it, you talked to firefighters there, how has it hit them? How are you kind of wrapping your arms around that at this time?
So we've had several of our chief officers, our volunteer chief officers, our volunteer corporations have just been wrapping ourselves around them. I just got off the phone with the representative from the governor's office, seeing what kind of support we need. I've texted with many elected officials about what can we do. We're allowing those most impacted to guide that. So people want to come show up at the station, and we're telling them we're giving our people time in the manner that they need to get through this. So if they want to come to work, they will come to work. If they can't be at work, they won't be at work. We're letting them drive what's going to happen without interrupting any service delivery to our community. And so people have been sending food. We have some of our spouses at the station now who came together without us asking, and just came together, and they prepared food for our personnel at the station. So just a lot of love. What you'll learn about the fire service is that we're a big family, and those family members continue to take care of each other.
I know you spent a lot of time with Chris's family since last night. I can't imagine what they're going through. But do they communicate? Have they seen support? Or have they communicated that to you? That just the communities.
Absolutely. So one of the things that we do in an unfortunate situation like this is that we convene a family liaison team. That family liaison team quite often is a person that has the authority and understanding of the system to address any needs of the family. In addition to that, we attach people who have the closest relationship to the family so that the family is comfortable with whoever is there to take care of whatever needs they have. So that's not going to stop, and that's something that we do on a regular basis in certain situations like this.
Because it seems like it was a medical emergency. Was there anything underlying that Chris had, like a medical issue or anything like that anybody was aware of, or was this a total shock?
Well, if I did know that information, I wouldn't be able to divulge that information. But right now, we just don't. We're too early in the process. And again, anything that I release personally, I have to get approval to do so. I can tell you that Chris was Chris based off of what I learned about Chris, and he did a lot of things on that fire scene that was what he was taught to do. So he put his training into use yesterday.
Chief, on an unrelated issue, just before this news conference started, in light of what's going on in Southern California, we just got an alert from WSSC that there's an immediate, all roughly 2 million customers in Moco and PG counties are advised to only use water for essential purposes due to the various breaks with the cold and everything. What should people take away? Because right now that's been the big issue, the lack of water. in Southern California. Now, we're hearing, hey, you gotta conserve. What should people take away from this?
So I would say two different scenarios, totally different. Our infrastructure, water infrastructure here is pretty solid. Obviously, the season is causing some challenges with our pipes. I would tell the community to listen and take heed to what they're asking, to only use the water when ultimately necessary. We have plans in place automatically when we identify things like this, that we will adjust our resources on how we deploy. We will add additional resources, tankers, etc., if necessary. At this point, it has not been made necessary to me. So what I would say, the message I would leave to the community is, please listen to and heed the recommendations from the water company.